Welcome to another exciting episode of Community Update. Today, we are thrilled to have Julian Matwawana, the Executive Director of African Nova Scotian Music Association. ANSMA plays a pivotal role in celebrating, promoting, and developing African Nova Scotian musicians. And with their highly anticipated annual award show coming up this October, we couldn't be more thrilled to sit here and hear from Julian as to what's in store, or better yet, what's going to be on the stage. So stay tuned as we dive into the legacy of African Nova Scotian music and the future it holds for this vibrant community. Welcome, Julian, to the show.
Hey, Nicole. Thanks for having me.
I'm so glad you're back, because we are back at that time and space where we are getting ready for a big show.
I know time flies, right?
Well, I'm sure you've been planning throughout the year. So let's start with that. What's happening? What's new? What have you leveled up to for the show?
So I would say, we've been slowly trying to grow and expand our organization, going from first executive director and then a program lead and Caleb Borden. But now we're kind of dividing and conquering with the staff that we've hired. We have 4 new part-time staff members that work at ANSMA, part of the operations. We have a program coordinator, a production coordinator, communications outreach coordinator, and an admin assistant that we've added to the team.
Wow.
So those folks are Dina Williams, Martez Wiggins, Blessing Tangband, and Randon Wright.
Randon Wright, that's right. I'm going to tell you, that is amazing work to be able to employ and have staff right within our community doing great work.
That's a extremely important thing to me. Is I want ANSMA to be an organization for the foreseeable future that employs African Nova Scotian and Black music creatives, industry professionals, so that they can focus 24/7 on music, the thing that they love to do, and help others do the same thing.
Yeah. And get paid.
And most notably get paid.
Well, I mean, that's
for something they love to do.
For something they love to do. And that's what I was going to say, their passion and their profession go hand in hand. So
absolutely. That's
great. And I have to bring some attention to this jacket because I'm thinking, where's mine? On the size medium.
So, this is special order, you just put your order in, we'll make sure you get one.
Okay, We'll make sure you get one. Is that merch, that jacket is all of that.
Thank you.
Okay? You look great in it.
Thank you.
I think that you also will have some of that at the award show to be able for sale, or is it a special order all
Absolutely.
around?
We're going to have some ANSMA merch on display, T-shirts, sweaters, hats. Little trinkets, stickers, and anything that you can get, pens, all that stuff. We want to make sure that you go home with some stuff that allows us to continue putting funds towards developing, promoting, and celebrating African Nova Scotians in the music industry.
Okay, I'm here for it. So please consider my order in, because I want one of those jackets.
Noted.
Okay, thank you. So now let's shift into what's in store. What can the audience expect? I know that we have, when we come into just walk us through coming into the space. What's new?
So, coming into the space, we want it to really be more curated than maybe award shows in the past. We want to make sure that the theme of our award show, which is Legends and Legacy, comes through as soon as you enter to the reception of the award show, and also all the way to the after party mixer, right? We want people to see the theme written all over the evening, from the folks who we have on display, performing, presenting awards, and who we're showing in memorabilia and just the whole thing. We want you to see Legends and Legacy, and we want you to hear Legends and Legacy, and we want you to celebrate with the legends and people who are building a legacy for themselves in the music industry.
Absolutely. And I don't know if it's the light that's on you, but you're absolutely glowing every time you talk about for the award show. And I love that, because it says that you have great energy and you're very proud of what you're going to put on the stage.
Well, sometimes I take it for granted that I'm an industry professional who gets to wake up every day and add value, try and add value to the space that I love and that I'm passionate about, that I grew up in. And it doesn't feel like work for me. Right. So I want to do everything I can so that other people in the community can also do the same thing and wake up and do something that they're extremely passionate about, and and they don't have to work a day in their life. Right. So this is what I love doing, and this is something that's extremely important to me. And there's lots of work to do, and I'm having fun doing it.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad that you shared that. Now let's talk about, if we can jump into, because I'm all over the place, because I have this nice little brochure in front of us, and we'll get through all of that in terms of the times, the date, the cost, and the when and the where, right?
Absolutely.
And all of that, and even the where, because I just asked you before the show, what am I going to wear? And then I realized, I'm wearing ANSMA brand. Okay. Yeah. But talk to me about, the nominees, because we have a whole list.
Yeah. So we're giving out 12 awards this year.
Nice.
We just want to make sure that folks who have put the work in this year and also put the work in over their lifetime are recognized at this year's event. We've got Artist of the Year,
Rising Star,
ANSMA Rising Star, Emerging Artist,
EP of the Year,
Album EP of the Year. We've got Songwriter of the Year, Single of the Year, Music Video of the Year. So, and then we've also got our Achievement Awards, recognizing folks who have put their heart and soul into this space and this community. So our Pioneer Award, our Heritage Award. We've got the young people. The Portia White Youth Award.
I love that award. Yes, absolutely.
We want to recognize them for being an example in the community. And then also we have our ANSMA Development Award, someone who's been helping other people get into this space of music, whether it's on stage or behind the scenes. We want to recognize those folks who are doing work.
Every hand that helps. So is that a new award?
Which one?
The Development Award, sorry.
It's newer.
It's
newer, yeah. We didn't have one that specifically recognized an industry professional.
Yes.
This is what this one is geared towards. Who knows, we may have more awards in the future that are geared towards the people who are more on the business side versus on the stage. But this is the one where we get to recognize that industry professional.
And if I could also tickle your ear around those who are behind the cameras as well, behind the sines, like in terms of, because lighting's important.
Lighting,
right? And that's still part of sound, yeah.
Stage management.
Absolutely, yeah.
Stage design.
Absolutely. Because we can't forget about those.
Producer,
those are the ones who make everything go around.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, we want to make sure that we have people who are passionate about the production side of putting on shows and people's careers, so that our talented musicians and artists can shine and reach their full potential and be kind of displayed at a top quality, right? Because you could be the most talented person in the world, but if you are using old equipment, or if you're kind of being thrusted onto a stage that no one put care into to make sure that you sound and look good up there, then we're doing you and we're doing the audience a disservice.
Yes, absolutely. So this sounds like it might be a 2-day event next year.
I mean,
hey, listen.
We want to make sure that we separate ourselves with this event and try not to mimic what other organizations are doing, because they've been doing it for a long time, and we are very much a part of the other music industry associations that put on events, conferences, award shows, festivals, right? So our award show, this is our 26th year.
26.
And the award show is what we do. The annual award show, we celebrate and promote our artists who have been putting in the work. And it's the week before Thanksgiving weekend, so it's the celebration leading to the celebration of family and coming together,
and being thankful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Thankful for what God has blessed you with that year and your ability, and we want to recognize you so that you can be grateful and then give thanks.
That's right. So let's give thanks to who's actually on the promotional materials.
Absolutely.
Sounds by RS Smooth and OKTK. Am I getting that right?
OKTK, yes.
Okay, so these are 2 DJs this year.
Yes, Legend and Legacy.
Okay, I love it.
We have our Legend and RS Smooth.
Yes.
Everybody knows RS Smooth. And we have another young DJ, OKTK, who is building a legacy for himself on the scene here in Halifax.
I can't wait. Okay, and performances by Jay Holiday.
So let me talk a little bit about Jay Holiday. ANSMA's vision is to put African Nova Scotian music on the world stage, and there has to be a bit of import-export type of process that we put into play, where we can bring artists here and allow them to be a part of celebrating the talent that we have here, and also become aware of the talent we have here, and the history that we have here, the unique community that the African Nova Scotian community is, right? So him coming in, putting a light that he's, as an R&B legend, as an R&B legend in the United States, coming here and performing on one of our biggest nights, and that showcases some of the top talent that we have in our community. It allows him to know about that talent, but it also allows him to learn about the community, and also bring stories back to where he is, and get a bit of a bridge created into the States in the music industry.
That's a smart move. I like it.
So we wanted to kind of add another element to our annual award show. In the past, we've had people like Julie Black on the stage as well. So it's like, it kind of lends the same thing to our award show, where we use a more established artist and legend to amplify the emerging talent that we have here.
Nice. I love it. I'm all for that. Anything that we can do to shine light onto our African Nova Scotian communities, or even Halifax itself, right?
Absolutely.
We can become a hub as well.
Mm-hmm. And we're going to show that all of our people are super talented, and that they deserve to be on the stage with some of the American music legends and internationally as well.
Okay. I love it. Okay, moving right along, we have Carson Downey Band.
Yes.
How delightful is that going to be, people? Okay, let's talk about it.
It's going to be amazing. Great live show from Carson Downey Band, always. A lot of energy, extreme talent on the guitar.
And the drums.
And the drums, a showman. He does a genre of music that is not displayed in the city a lot,
right?
Blues, and you know what I mean, and
feel good music.
Yeah, feel good music. What is it? Bluegrass, whatever you want to call it, a little jazzy.
Blackgrass.
Yeah, blackgrass and bluegrass.
I love it. I every time I've seen them on stage, I perk up, or I pay attention, or I smile.
Right.
Just the fact is, like, how are they doing that?
It's the talent, right?
Yeah,
it's the entertainment and the showmanship that we want the award show to continue to have.
Yeah.
And he's one of our legends in the community, in the music industry here, right?
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that he's highlighted in the legends, as one of our legends in the Legend Legacy Night.
Okay, and Reenie Smith is also on the...
So she goes by Reenie.
Okay, Reenie. Well,
she is our pride and joy.
Her artist,
and she's extremely talented. There's going to be a solo performance by her.
Okay.
Show, because she's coming off Juno Fest in March.
Good for her.
And just been around, doing her thing, showing her talent, a multi-instrumentalist, which will be on full display at the award show this year.
I seen her at the Symphony Nova Scotia. I forget what the event was, but she was one of the features.
Yes.
And she brought out what I call her Prince.
Yeah, her guitar.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought that was salami. She reminded me of like a Sheila E. kind of thing.
It's amazing to see, because it catches you off guard. It's something that's memorable.
Yes, it is.
And those are the type of, similar to Carson Downey and his band, they give memorable performances, and Reenie really showing her that she's a multi-instrumentalist and a diverse artist, a versatile artist, is what we want to put on display as another artist who is building a legacy and on her way to becoming a legend.
Absolutely. And she's not like a dancer, like moving around, but the fact that she can introduce other instruments and play. And
instruments and vocals is her thing.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so when, where, what time, and ticket prices, please.
So we're back at the Lighthouse Arts Center.
Yes.
This is the second year in the row that we continue our partnership with the Lighthouse Arts Center. Shout out to them.
Shout out to us.
They have a great venue, and we love using it for our annual award show. It's happening October 10th. Doors open at 6 p.m. for the reception. There will be drinks and refreshments. We got to make sure that people are eating and can their bellies are full, so they can enjoy the show and get the awards presented and get through that, and then off to the after party that starts around 9:45. Show starts at 7 p.m. After party show ends around. After the show ends around 9:45, after party commences after that.
Yes.
Keeping the Legends and Legacy theme going, where the after party is going to be hosted by Putty.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, say that again. Tell them again, because I didn't know the mayor was in town.
The mayor's in town for the after party. He'll be hosting the first half with RS
yes.
Smooth,
Nice.
and then the second half of the after party.
Yes.
And the mixer will be hosted by none other than Million Vibes and DJ Sully.
Okay.
So we
wow.
know we want to make sure that we're showing love
to everybody,
our legends and people who are making a name for themselves
Absolutely.
in the community and in the city today. So that's, like I said, we want the theme woven all throughout the night from the reception to the after party. And make sure you stick around for that 9:45 after party, get some more food, get some drinks, listen to some music, network,
socialize, mingle,
and see people you haven't seen all year.
Absolutely.
That's what the ANSMA Awards is for, right? It's to bring people together in the community, get some laughs, talk about memories,
yes.
And then see your family outside of your family before you go and spend the weekend with your family on Thanksgiving.
Absolutely. And I think part of that memory, making memories and seeing memories, will also be, I guess, some of the backdrop that will be happening, because we're going to just put that on display.
Like I said earlier, we want to make sure that as you walk into the space, you see legends and legacies all over the place. Legends of ANSMA, people who are on their way up, on the come up, emerging, displayed all over, so that you understand that we've been here and we're still going, right? We still have a lot more to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're going to continue making noise, not only in Nova Scotia, but into the rest of the country and internationally.
Go big or go home, right? Absolutely. Julian, I am so excited for this, right? I am. And you made it very easy for me not to have to go pick out an outfit, because I will be wearing ANSMA merch, okay?
Yes, ANSMA merch. But if you do want some colors to wear, the theme this year, the colors the attire is ANSMA colors. So you can't go wrong with black, white, red.
And a little bit of gold.
But the accent color this year is gold, right?
It's gold.
You can even throw some platinum in there if you want. When you get a platinum record, you on top of the world. When you get a gold record, you well on your way.
Absolutely.
Well on your way.
I like it. I think that's a great idea. And I think that the fact that we are actually doing this and taking the time to plan it properly, there's a whole team of people who are meeting on a regular basis to make sure that everything checks and balances.
Shout out to the awards committee.
Yep.
We've got some capable people, some staff, some boards, some people in the community, also other organizations who plan events throughout the year that are fully supportive of us and want our event to be a major event in Halifax, as do I. That's my goal. We have some of the most talented people in the province, in our community.
Yes, we do.
And that needs to be displayed in a major way. And we want to make sure that we're getting bigger and better every single year, step by step. We're not going to bite off more than we can chew, but we're always going to try and take it up a notch every year.
And I'm right there with you. So we mentioned that the event's going to be live streamed. Do you want to share up a little bit more about that? Yeah,
so the event's going to be live streamed by M4 Media, and it's not going to be live streamed in Nova Scotia though. We need you in the building, right? Because we don't want to give you an excuse not to come. It's for people outside of the province, because we want our artists to be on the world stage.
That's right.
So we want folks outside of Nova Scotia to be able to tune into the ANSMA Awards like other award shows. If you're in town, hit us up at the office, at the ANSMA office. Hit us up at info@ansma.ca. You can hit me up, Julian at ansma.ca. We got tickets. We will make sure, if you want to be there, we'll make sure that you get there. So don't hesitate to reach out to us if you want to come and enjoy the festivities, enjoy some of the food, some libations, networking.
Some of the fashion. I can't wait to see what's going on with the fashion.
But most importantly, we want you to come and celebrate the artists, the music industry professionals that we're highlighting, the legacy of some of the people we're going to be giving achievement awards to. This is the most important thing.
Yeah.
They deserve to be recognized and honored. And this is the biggest night of the year that we get to do so. Right.
And I think it's worth mentioning that they also should be supported, celebrated, empowered.
Absolutely.
And have you looking at you out there when they're accepting those words, smiling back at them. Mm-hmm. It does make a difference.
We want a full theater. We want every single chair, every table to be full. We have lots of food, so we want you all there to honor and celebrate the people who have put the work in, the music industry professionals and artists that put the work in this year, and the folks who have put the work in this for their whole entire life to bring the vibrancy of the music space here, arts and culture in the province alive.
Absolutely. And last thing, tickets.
So tickets, you can go to Eventbrite. 26th Annual ANSMA Awards Show is what it's under. Tickets on Eventbrite are at $54. If you want a table, there's still tables available. Those are $1,000. And then if you want to get physical tickets, you come to the office, 100 Ochterlony Street, downtown Dartmouth. That's the ANSMA office. Tickets will be $50 if you come and get a physical ticket at the office.
Nice. Love it.
Like I said, hit me up. I'm not hard to find. Julian at ansma.ca.
Absolutely. Thank you, Julian. Thank you for being a great guest, and thank you for sharing this event. And we're going to keep promoting this because every person should be in that seat.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this brings us to the end of our episode today here on Community Update. A huge thank you to Julian Matwawana for joining us and giving us a deeper look into the incredible work that ANSMA has been doing in terms of celebrating and supporting African Nova Scotian musicians. As we look forward to the upcoming ANSMA Awards Show, this October 10th, let's continue to show our support for local artists and the rich cultural heritage they represent. I'm Nicole Johnson, and thank you for watching. As you will see you on the next episode, for more inspiring stories from our community, please subscribe, hit the bell, click the link for your community update.